Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Kavanagh and I'm coming to you today from at Learn Big Think Small as part of Mrs. Holdstock's Just a Book a Day. I'm so excited because I love this book and it's a real pleasure to be able to guest host it for you today. This book is called Journey and it's part of a trilogy by the author-illustrator Aaron Becker. The other two books in the series are Quest and Return, and they're all so fantastic. There are no words in these books. It is purely a picture book. So I kind of don't want to spoil the surprise of the ending as we go through, but I do want to just share with you some of the plates in here. So if we have a look, it follows the adventure and the magical journey of this little girl here. And right at the start of the book, we find out that she's quite lonely. But these end pages here show us something really important about her journey. And every time that we look at these books, more clues are revealed. So if you are going to go out and get them, there's so much that you could do with a Key Stage 1 class, with a Key Stage 2 class. I really believe that these could take you through a whole term's worth of work. Honestly, they're fantastic. I want to tell you what it's all about, but I kind of can't because I feel it would spoil the surprise. So here we go. They all have a similar colour palette, but you'll see that the colour palette is different between the two worlds. So here in the built-up urban area, we've got this sort of brown palette, which goes very much with how she's feeling at the moment. You can see obviously what's happened. Each page provokes so many different questions. So they're really good starters. And we can see her here at home, and she's obviously desperate for someone to play with or for someone to join in with her. Here she is with her scooter, but Mum's busy on the phone. Dad's busy working, we're assuming. Come back to him later in the series. And the sister is playing, well, obviously doesn't want to play with her, she's doing her own thing. And if I just show you here, this is very important. This, just the way that the picture is laid out, the perspective in the room, the box on its own in the centre of the page. So very much really great discussion later, which would be really good, I think, for Key Stage 2. Key Stage 1, I think, is more just about enjoying the story, but with Key Stage 2, you can bring in bigger themes, I think, of loneliness and the perspective of illustration and what's happening. Why has the author decided to put that box on its own? Why are we looking into just one room? That kind of thing. I love it. Honestly, the whole series is just excellent. And then we see her as the cat stands up and was lying on top of a chalk here. Well, I'm assuming it's a chalk, might be a crayon, who knows. And this sets her off on her journey of drawing this magical doorway, and suddenly we enter into this Fantasyland. It's kind of sort of elements of steampunk in here as well, as you'll see as we progress through the book, and the woodland lights change through the series as well. What does that mean? Does that symbolise something? I don't know, lots of questions. And we can see that she's drawing something and it turns out to be a boat, but all the way through the book she starts off drawing something and there's a hint of what it might be to aid in her escape from somewhere or something, or to aid in her adventure. And I think it'd be really great if you were to just zoom in on those moments before we actually know what it is that she's drawn. And think about what she might need. What would your class come up with? What could they draw for her? I love it. And then we approach this amazing cityscape. It's just fantastic. You could spend a week looking at just this page alone. Honestly, it's amazing. Where are these ships going to? The map making opportunities are fantastic. I'm probably saying fantastic a lot, but I don't mind that. It's full of waterways. What's the significance of that? Why is the water important? I really like this page actually. I'll just zoom in a bit on that so you can see lots of people waving. Are they waving? Are they friendly? Or are they telling her to stop? At this stage, we just don't know. And again, something's happening. What is she drawing? You can see something dramatic is about to occur. I'm just going to flick forward now because I don't want to spoil the surprise too much. I'm going to go to a page with some danger. I must apologise for my lighting. I'm sat outside, but every now and then it goes really dark. Okay, here we go. So earlier I mentioned, well, I don't know if I did mention, I meant to mention that this has elements, certainly in the Fantasyland, of a more steampunk setting, and you can see this here, and in these grand boats here, or airships rather. This bird becomes very important, crucial character, and you'll find out why as we go through. There's drama, she's in danger, it's all very full of suspense. And I think that's all I'm going to show you because I think it might spoil the surprise. But suffice to say, if you haven't come across this book yet, if you haven't come across it before, I highly recommend it. I think it's fantastic, and it's won a variety of awards as well. So on the front of this book you can see it's got a Caldecott Honour book, but I am honouring it today. I would certainly give it a prize. I think the whole series is wonderful. You should definitely check it out. So this is Journey by Aaron Becker, and this is Mrs. Kavanagh from At Learn Big Think Small, bringing you just a book a day. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye, thank you.